This is not a popular vote across the country. It will be decided by the Electoral College. Each of the 50 states and Washington, D.C. are given a set number of Electoral College votes, 538 in total, so 270 in the middle is the magic number to make Donald Trump or Kamala Harris president. The votes are based on the number of politicians in each state, so even Wyoming, with the smallest population, has the minimum 3 votes, roughly 1 per 200,000 voters, while it is 1 per 700,000 here on the West Coast. California does have the most Electoral College votes, 54, but spread across 39 million residents. Now, apart from Maine and Nebraska, which split their votes, this is winner takes all. If Trump or Harris win a state, they get all of its votes. And look, most of these races are predictable. So this election is likely to be decided by these 7 swing states. 3 further north, the so-called Rust Belt or Blue Wall, Wisconsin, Michigan and Pennsylvania are all very close. And then further south, the Sun Belt, Arizona and Nevada to the west, and then all the way over in the east, Georgia and North Carolina, all on a knife edge. To show you how tight the margins can be, look at Trump's 2016 victory, and then let's compare it to Biden in 2020. The difference between these two is just 5 of 50 states, and in only 3 of them, Arizona, Georgia and Wisconsin, there were 43,000 votes in it. Those 43,000 votes out of 150 million nationally would have taken Donald Trump to the White House, and this time it could be even closer. We're going to feed our results into our battle board, ordered from the safest Democrat states on the left through to the most solid Republican states here on the right. But most likely it is going to come down to our 7 swing states. We're going to be led by our partner CNN on calls, and we'll fill this board in, taking each candidate towards the centre. Now let's imagine that all the safer states go as expected. That would bring Kamala Harris to 226 and Donald Trump to 219. And this is where we can have a play and look at their routes to victory, how they get to 270 and to the White House. Let's say Donald Trump storms the Sun Belt. He wins Nevada, Arizona, Georgia and North Carolina. He would still be short. If Harris takes the Rust Belt at the top, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, she wins only just 270 exactly, but that is enough. Now, say Donald Trump flips 1 Rust Belt state, the all-important Pennsylvania, crazy tight, with 19 votes, he would go to 287, she would fall back to 251, he would take the prize. And that really would narrow her options. If he wins Pennsylvania, Harris would have to win at least 2 Sunbelt states, and one of them would need to be North Carolina or Georgia with their 16 votes, which is a huge ask. But let's say she wins North Carolina and Nevada, Harris gets over the line just. Here is how the map would look then, presuming that narrow victory for Harris.